What's up, everybody? It's Christopher J, Sick Hands RBN, and this is episode 41 of the Great Southern Arcade RoadTrip. We began our day in Nashville, Tennessee with a huge arcade and game terminal. And it's hard to believe, but we're ending our day with an even larger one here in Smyrna. Welcome to Game Galaxy. Formerly multiple different locations throughout the area, it's been all consolidated into one humongous mega arcade with an unbelievable amount of games. There's new games, old games, rare games, imports, limited editions, everything you could dream of. Let's go take a look around, but first, one quick reminder. This is the last stop of Day 5 on our trip. If you've been enjoying the series and want to help support us, please consider joining as a channel member for early access to all the latest episodes as soon as they're uploaded. Click the join link below for more info. Thanks in advance. And now, without further ado, let's take a trip through the galaxy. Come on in.
That's it.
I am legitimately at a loss for words here. This is one of the most impressive collections I've come across in my travels to date. Okay, first off, let's start with the video games. Every single classic game you could possibly imagine, and then some. They've got rare titles I've only ever seen in main lists before. The fighting game community is strong here, between the multiple candy cabs up front and the tournament going on that was taking up a good chunk of the floor near the entrance. So many fight sticks. Imports. If you're a rhythm game fan, they've got you covered here. Just about every major title, old and new. And if that wasn't enough, let's talk about the pinball selection. The brand new games are an upcharge, but well worth it. I haven't seen Winchester Mystery House anywhere else, and I got my money's worth out of that alone. They have pretty much every single new title, and then, just for funsies, they've got that whole entire side room with classic and rare titles. To me, this place feels like if 8 on the Break had the floor space of Pastimes. Shout out to Gio behind the front counter for welcoming me in, allowing me to film this walkthrough, and making me feel like a regular on my very first visit. I loved this arcade, and frankly, I didn't have nearly enough time to spend here. I will be back. With that, this wrapped up day 5 in our travels on the Great Southern Arcade RoadTrip. It's the lowest by numerical counts so far, but I gotta be honest, I loved every single one of these 4 stops I made today. Game Terminal and Game Galaxy were leagues beyond though, and have been definite highlights of the trip so far. It's gonna take something really special to knock either one from the top of my list. And strangely enough, every single stop I made today, they all had pinball. That's not gonna happen that often. Tomorrow, we're leaving Tennessee and heading down to the Atlanta, Georgia metropolitan area, where we've got more arcades lined up alongside our second amusement park of the trip. But for now, thank you, Tennessee. From Pigeon Forge to Nashville, you've been an absolute blast. I've been Christopher J, Sick Hands RBN, reminding you to like, comment, subscribe, or join, and I'll see you all next time. Hey, it's me, Christopher J, Sick Hands RBN. Thanks for watching all the way to the end of the video, and very special thanks to all of our channel's fans, super fans, and sponsors. If you want to help support more arcade tour videos and road trips, please click the join link on the end card here or down in the description for more information on channel memberships. See you all next time.